You're listening to Reza Riffs with Keith Reza and Alan Lee, right here on LA Talk Radio.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Season finale on season 4. Keith Reza with Alan Lee. Alan's getting his headphones.
Oh, excuse me.
And then our guest tonight
Hello?
is... your speaker works?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can barely hear you.
Well, I can hear me. Yeah,
you have to turn that thing on.
Andy
has had his own podcast.
I'll do
it. Just let...
Listen. Holy Lord.
Yes, it's a little bit more, Andy.
Shit.
Yes, hello,
What?
Andy. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Andy?
That's like too loud.
Oh my God! I can hear it's beautiful. I love this. I'm really loud. I'm almost. In fact, I'm.
Yours is the first one, Keith.
Okay.
Could you turn it up?
That's mine. Don't.
Okay.
Andy, could you turn mine up again?
No.
Because Keith.
We gotta turn yours down. You sound like
no,
God.
but now I can't hear it at all. No, this is good.
Okay.
Andy's a pro. He's already had his own podcast. Imagine he's coming to ours.
Anyways, let's get to it because I don't have a lot of time. How you doing?
How's
How
it going,
are you doing,
Andy?
How do you guys have a fucking show?
Yeah, it gets a good question.
Well,
How do you?
Well, usually we film the shows at 7, but I've been trying to get you for 3 years, and you said you'll do it, and then so I rented the studio for another hour just to have you on. So
Yes.
Thank you so much for doing it.
Andy.
We could have done it at 7. I was here. You weren't.
That's true.
That was
We were with Rich
Schneider.
Scheider.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, on
You
the
and Rich?
Yeah,
Yeah, on the telephone.
I told you we could call you.
You could have called it in if you
But
wanted.
you said-
No, I don't like to do
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
And I live right down the street.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So how you doing, Andy? It's
I'm
good to
good,
see you.
Yeah.
man.
Good.
How are you doing?
Good. Last time I saw you was at the Autism Awareness Show. That was fun.
Yeah.
We did the
where?
stand-up in Fullerton.
Oh, that was a nightmare.
Fullerton is exciting. I bet Andy found that very exciting.
It wasn't a nightmare. I thought it was a fun show. I thought you were hilarious.
Well,
You
I
killed it.
was a nightmare.
Oh, no. You're never a nightmare.
I had to talk to the mayor.
Did you really?
Oh, really?
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I was making a joke on stage saying, remember what I said? I said, the 90s, they're so great. Now look at me now. Back in the 90s, I made tens of millions of dollars. Now I'm in downtown Fullerton doing comedy for retards. And I was making a joke.
Yeah.
Autism is not.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't even say the R word.
No, that's
whether
it's like, wow.
it's true or not.
People get so angry.
Well, see,
And I have autism and ADD
you
and
go.
ADHD and OCD and everything, and all of it is. Since I've been sitting here for 40 minutes,
Yeah, it just came out.
it's just like really, I'm frustrated.
No.
I'm frustrated.
But no, I have autism too, and like when that joke, I didn't take offense to it because that's part of your humor. That's the joke, you know.
Families did. They
Yeah.
left. They left.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like
Yeah, you
I
didn't.
stuck up for you because I was like,
How'd the mayor take it?
yeah. Did she win another election?
Oh, it was a she.
Luckily, she was drinking, and we just she came over, and I just flirted, and we had a
Beautiful.
good time.
There you
She
go.
was nice.
So Andy, you've been doing comedy for. Now you're doing. Are you trying stand up or like explain the comedy because you're playing at the Comedy Store next week?
Who's this guy over here?
This is Jacob.
Is he ever going to talk? That's one of my kids' names, Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob, talk to Andy Dick.
Well,
Your
we
kid
did.
Jake must be a real cool kid then.
Because of the same name.
But
I'm friends with Andy's son Lucas. We do.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's cool.
comedy. Lucas is a great comedian.
Jacob drove Andy here tonight.
In my car because
That's your car?
that was my car.
It's a nice car.
Yeah, we were going to get you an Uber, but Jacob said, "Oh, the traffic is going to cost you $100 with the surge rate." And I was like, "I don't want to pay."
Surge. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So I was like, "Oh,
I could have walked and made it on time.
See that?
That close.
See that?
And I
Look at
like
that.
to walk.
See?
I like to walk.
He's fit.
Yeah.
Andy is fit. And he swims every day.
Well, I used to.
We
I don't
used
live
to.
by the ocean anymore.
Oh,
That was when I was living
Malibu.
in the sober living.
Oh.
Soba.
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
But you're sober now. This is
Yeah.
2 years, 3 years.
No,
Beautiful.
I had a slip over the holidays.
Oh.
A lot of people in my life died. And I don't really. Now I try not to even talk about what
Sure.
I had a lot of people say, "Why do you always talk about your fucking sobriety? Can you swear on this show?"
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you cunt.
Yeah, buddy.
But I just want to, I've got to focus on my career. Not about how many days do you have.
Yeah.
There you go.
Boy, fuck, we've only done 5 minutes. Fuck. What is your like? Is this just some kind of shit show?
Yeah,
Yes, it is. It's just so we roll twice.
I know you.
Yes, I stalk you, and you always take pictures with me. I know, I love it.
Of you.
No, with me.
Because I don't take pictures.
No, you don't. I mean, when you're so generous. Oh, sure, Alan.
I love getting my picture taken.
And so I'm on Facebook, and we're like, it looks great. Everyone just says, "Wow, you know Andy and all this," and
I feel like I know you.
Yeah.
Like we've met a bunch
Yeah, well,
of times.
I've semi-stalked you. Gone over it.
Are you always talking about getting me on this show?
Yes, and that's me. And then I went back there in West LA on the Promenade at the theater. The what is that theater?
Oh, the West Side Comedy.
The West Side Comedy.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Yes, it was. We've been stalking you for 3 years.
Did you ever go to Flappers? That was my show after.
No,
I went to Flappers.
No, but I went to the Improv, the Melrose Improv, and saw your stuff in the lab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite place to do it.
Yeah.
Is the Improv lab.
Yeah.
It's so intimate.
Nice. Close.
I really like your show live because you'll have a comedian do stand up and then you'll instruct him on how to make it funny. And stuff.
No, I did that
cool.
once.
Oh, well, that was the one I went to.
That's my show is so fucking different every fucking time.
Yeah.
I never did that again.
Oh,
I pride myself on doing something different every time.
We try here to follow that pattern, if you can call it a pattern.
No,
a pattern of not being different.
You just talk to people. It's the same fucking thing every week.
That's true.
Andy, do you like Alan's red glasses?
I do.
I appreciate that.
Because he's very subtle and, neutral colors. Like you're very tan.
Oh,
and,
damn it.
And then boom, you got those glasses.
Yes.
They give you character.
Wow.
I'm glad you're sitting across from me because if you were right here, you'd be like, Keith, you got fatter.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You gotta
pretty
watch
bad.
yourself. Why are you letting yourself go?
No, just
he had his Ralphie May fetish, which I got sick of, and I like Ralphie May. But please, you don't have to.
He's not doing well, right, Ralphie May?
No, we had his divorced his wife here.
Yeah. What's her name again? I know her.
Lana Turner.
Yeah, Lana.
Lana. Like the actress Lana Turner.
No.
Lana.
Same name, but it's
ALA.
She's great. She has her own podcast.
Isn't she a doll?
Yeah. I'm supposed to be on that too. I haven't done that one yet.
Oh man, well, you should do it. It's
Forced me to do this.
We'll leave you alone after.
No,
See,
it's
he's so sweet.
It's not going to be anything great.
Oh,
I'm on everybody's fucking podcast talking about the same fucking shit.
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure every time.
Well,
anything you want to tell us.
Well, you know why I wanted you, Andy, is because one, I really admire you. You kind of were a mentor to me in comedy.
Oh. Dude, what years? Because I've been doing it for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And I've always gone on stage.
2000.
I started by going on stage.
Yeah.
But mostly plays.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that.
No.
In Joliet, Illinois.
Yeah.
And then before that, I had the neighborhood girls putting me in skits when I was like 6 and 7. And then I just started making these little short films with a Super 8 camera when I was like 10.
Yeah.
And then in Joliet, I did theater in high school and in the community. So I did theater, and then I tried stand-up in Joliet at a bar and failed miserably.
Yeah.
And I didn't do stand-up, quote-unquote, again until the 80s with my friend Dino Stamatopoulos, who runs Starburns Industries.
Yeah.
With Dan Harmon from Community. You know him,
Wow.
and they used to do Rick and Morty. Now they do Animals on HBO, and they did Anomalisa, Charlie Kaufman's first animated feature.
Wow.
And all this. And he was my first comedy partner, Dino, but when we tried stand-up separately, we both just fucking sucked. We really did.
Really?
But we loved watching each other suck, and it was funny. It was because he was. I was on the floor laughing so hard when he was failing, and flailing, and it was bad. And then, but we decided to join forces and do scenes and characters and weird stuff, Andy Kaufman-esque. I was very influenced by Andy Kaufman. The way you say you're influenced by me, I looked up to him, and I'm like, that's what I want to do, something that turns people on their ears, and like that, like you, when you came to see my show at Westside, you said, "Oh, I like your show where you do this," and you think I do that every time. No. You can go to my show every fucking week, and you'll see a whole different show. A whole different show with different people. Yeah, and sometimes there is only one guy in the audience clapping. Seriously, sometimes I'll pack it with my friends and people, and they're all doing characters or something, or there's a band, and there are more people on stage than in the audience. Sometimes. You know, if I do a weird midnight show, I'm doing something. When does this thing drop or whatever you say?
And
publishes tomorrow night.
Oh no, like when
publishes tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Tomorrow.
Then I can promote
this
thing I'm doing at the Bootleg Theater at 8:00 on Saturday.
Wow.
Fantastic.
It's called Super Tight, and it's put on by the people at Starburns, and I host it, and it's great. It's the kind of show that I would like to be putting on.
Yeah.
But it's great because I can kind of just breeze in and host it.
Yeah.
And I can do whatever I want and talk, and I'm always surprised at who these people are because I didn't put the show together. I'm just hosting it, and they always have these great people. You have to come. I'll get you guys tickets.
Oh, please,
please. Since you're taking me out to dinner tonight.
You're stunned.
Super Tight at the Bootleg. Fantastic.
Super Tight at the Bootleg Theater, which is on Beverly in downtown LA. Yeah, get the address. It's like I can't remember what it is. It's like 12
Bootleg in downtown.
222. I can't remember the address.
We got it.
It's on Beverly in downtown LA, and it's such a cool venue.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Have you been there?
No.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Oh.
There's about 3 different theaters in it. It's a big warehouse that has brick walls. It's so underground. The Super Tight show is very underground.
Nice.
And they have these,
boy.
like the last one I went to and hosted a couple weeks ago had these two magicians, these females, and they did this magic act. God, I wish I could remember their fucking names, and it's on the tip of my tongue. But one of them is dating Neil Hamburger, that guy, and then the other one was dating this other comic, and they did this magic to the music of like the 60s, like loungy 60s.
Oh, I love that music.
You would love. Hopefully, they're there again. You would love them. And then they had these performance artists and some comics and a band. So it's very eclectic, and it's a true 2017 variety show.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
For the millennials and beyond.
Yeah.
And the post-millennials.
Beautiful.
They're supposedly that's what they're being called, the ones coming up after the millennials.
Yeah, the post. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what they're calling them.
Yeah.
They're younger. I live in a house now since my baby mama moved out. I bought the house. Well, she bought it with my money in her name. And I live in a room and in this house that's filled with about 7 millennials. It's my daughter, my son, my 2 stepdaughters, and all of their boyfriends and girlfriends, and all of their boyfriends and girlfriends, brothers and or sisters.
Jesus.
It's just a bunch of fucking kids. And I'm the patriarch, or whatever you call it, the king, but not really, because they are more like the jester, where they almost like shrug at me and look down on me.
Oh, come on.
Well, they do. Like, I do the dishes. I stopped doing that. I've been putting my foot down. Like, I have my own dishes. I bring them in my room. But anyways, what else has been going on with you? So come to Super Tight. What was the
And when is that?
That's on Saturday.
Saturday,
26.
Yeah.
Saturday, 8 o'clock.
Address is 2220 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invite.
We're definitely going to go. But as I was saying, is I saw you, like I said, this must have been 7 or 8 years ago.
Remind me to put your name on the list, by the way.
Okay.
Yes.
Like that day, Saturday.
Okay.
Don't
Yes.
call me every fucking day, Keith.
Sorry.
No.
I have Asperger's. I just didn't wanted to make sure it was all.
Every day for 3 years. I'm not kidding.
That wasn't me.
I'm like, you know what? The only
It
way he's
wasn't
going to
me.
stop, because I don't have the heart to block you. You're so nice. The only way to stop you is to do your fucking show. Which I knew it was going to be like this, just us doing nothing. And I was sitting here for 40 minutes. You weren't even here.
But that was
jail.
Jake and
In
Alan's
jail.
fault.
No,
That was
I
I
am
am like,
yeah.
I had nothing to do with
I've
that.
got shelves
Yeah.
from Home Depot to put together.
Yeah, see, he's a
Well,
busy man.
we're going
I
to help
am
you put the
really
shelves
busy-
together for
busy-
Okay.
Yeah, that's no problem.
yeah
That's no problem.
for wasting.
What about going across? There's a really nice restaurant, and this is not an ad for it because they don't give me shit, but it's called Todo Bien. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's on Ventura. It's new,
Okay.
but it's so good. You would love it. It's Mexican.
Oh, I love Mexican food.
Yeah,
but
you're
I'm
Mexican.
Cuban.
You are?
Yeah, Havana.
Well,
Cubano.
I think it has a Cuban
Castro.
flair.
Beautiful black
'Cause
beans.
They have a lot of black
There you
bean
go.
dishes, and you would love it.
I
They,
love
they come up to your table to make the guacamole.
Oh, nice.
Right
Wow.
in front of you.
Fresh guacamole.
Yeah.
Can't get any
Wow.
fresher than that.
And I have my heart set on some fresh guacamole
Let's do
tonight.
it.
Keith.
Let's do it.
Keith.
A promise is a
do it.
promise.
So
yeah.
either you can help me put some shelves together, or get me the guacamole, or both.
we could do both.
No problem.
Then you're going to
No
see my house and want to fucking wreck it.
No,
No, I want to do that.
No, that's fine. I don't mind. My baby mama's mom died, and don't say I'm sorry because she was kind of a bitch to me. She really was. She shut me out the last 10 years
Yeah.
because she was embarrassed about her state of being, I guess, and her physical appearance, and she was very vain like that, I guess, and the state of her house, which was in a state of disarray, would be an understatement. She was a hoarder. So she had she wasn't the kind where she shit in newspapers, not that. She was a very clean, everything was just stacked up to the ceiling, and she had a path to the kitchen, to the bathroom, and to
sounds
her
like
bed.
me.
Wow.
Are you a little bit of a hoarder? Well, just
I
can help you.
I have them all in boxes.
You have what?
It's like dolls.
See what I mean about the mics?
We're paying them good money for this?
Well, why is it? You can't even adjust it.
I don't understand. Thank
See,
you.
I can't.
You've helped us out.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Yeah. Look at
Well,
this.
or raise your chair up.
I'm craning my neck.
I know. Can you?
I'm okay.
No,
I'm
there's
gonna
a
need
thing here
Ooh.
on the side. There's a thing on your on the side of your
I-
chair.
oh no, of course. I
And
grew up-
raise it up.
Yes, here we go.
No, you gotta
That's
stand
down.
up. You gotta stand
I
up.
know.
I forgot
Yeah,
Jacob,
I just-
Keith, and what was your
Alan.
name? Alan. That's my dad's name. How do you
ALAN even.
A-L-A-N.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, my dad was A-L-L-E-N.
No, this is the New York Alan. ALAN.
See, that's a little high.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. I feel much better.
So what do you do besides co-host
Yeah.
Keith's show?
That's an excellent question. Many people who come on this show ask me that question. And as I field it and I try to come up with something, I usually have an awkward time improvising what I do. I'm an actor. I'm a SAG actor. It means nothing. What does it mean?
No, it really doesn't. In
It
fact,
doesn't.
I wasn't one until yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Really?
Because
Really?
I had forgot to pay my fucking dues.
Yeah.
And I
See,
did an
same with this
HBO
guy.
show. And you know what? They're so used to it.
Sure.
I thought they're used to it because people come to this town, they get eligible, or
Sure.
they get a lucky break, and they get in there, and
Yeah.
and then they find out the dues are $3,000 or whatever,
know.
and then they're like, you know what, this was just kind of a hobby, and I'm done. And SAG is used to that.
Thank you.
Now I was trying to
Thank you.
retire, but I can't because people are always hiring me. So I did this HBO show called Animals,
Yes,
and
yes.
and they were trying to pay me, but I
Yeah.
forgot to pay my dues.
Yeah.
So my agent said, "You got to pay your dues, or they can't pay you." But like I said, SAG doesn't give a shit. They don't even. I don't think there was a fine.
Yeah.
or
Oh.
anything.
And you know what's funny about this story is that last week, Esai
Morales, I love him.
He was
You know,
here.
we did In the Army Now. That was my first big movie.
Really?
In the Army Now with
Oh,
Esai
my.
Morales.
Wow.
He was my favorite guy.
He's a wonderful.
He was my favorite.
Sweet.
He was my best friend from that movie.
Wow.
Didn't really get along with Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
He's a sweet guy and all, but I don't know. There's something off, or we just don't vibe. And David Alan Grier. I grew to really love him.
I've heard he's a sweet man.
It was really, really nice. And Lori Petty, I was one of those situations where I made it awkward because.
Did you date her?
Well, I was trying.
Yeah, buddy.
Really hard because
Yeah,
we were in Yuma, Arizona, in a crappy little hotel, and I'd be knocking on her door late at night, like, "Hey, let's have some wine."
Oh my God!
And she didn't. She had nothing. She wanted nothing to do. But Esai Morales, on the other hand, he's also very handsome. Yeah, and back then he was very good. Remember, he was in La Bamba.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have spent a lot of time together, having fun, partying. Sure. There were some times where, this happens a lot with me, where I'm the third wheel, but I'm a good third wheel. So it was him and his girlfriend and me in their bed.
Ooh, third wheel.
Let's just leave it at that. You can use your imagination.
Yeah.
So, Andy, if we go out to get guacamole, can you hook me up with the waitress, and then you could be the third wheel?
Oh, come on. You just learned about that. You're already leveraging it shamelessly.
That's
have a little fucking class.
You promised you would not do that.
There are 2 or 3, maybe even 4, absolutely beautiful waitresses there.
Oh,
and
nice.
Waiters, because I'm AC/DC.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There you go.
We know that.
Right now, lately, I switched my Tinder to women only,
Oh,
That's nice.
and weirdly enough, because it was both, right?
right.
And then I get inundated
Overwhelmed.
with guys.
Overwhelmed.
And then I had to look to see, am I sure that I have it on both, like men and women? I did. So I said, you know what? I just want to do women.
Sure.
Nothing.
What?
Couple, because I pick.
Right.
You have to swipe right, but they have to too, and then it's called a match.
That's right.
I'm just on it fresh. I've
Tinder.
not done this.
Yeah.
What's a typical Tinder message to Andy Dick look like?
Well, they don't know. It's a match. It'll say there's a match, and then they wait for me. I just say hi.
If you send a portrait of yourself to them, is it technically a dick pic?
I've heard it.
Oh.
Really? I thought I was all clever with that one.
That was really brilliant.
Really? Wait, you were waiting this whole fucking time.
I love
that one. You know who had the best one was the guy that created. That's okay. The guy that created the show Catfish. What is his name? Zeke? Can you look it up?
Yeah, look up the guy who created
there you go.
the
Just
Catfish.
say creator of Catfish. It's the show on MTV. We hung out a whole night. We stayed up till like 4 a.m, and we did this awesome. What's that music?
Oh, they have a band in the next studio.
This isn't very.
This is not very soundproof. There we go.
I can hear it in my mic. Doesn't matter. You know what? It's nice.
It's
like
kind of a background.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
No.
We shouldn't have said anything. It's
Very
like
organic.
Yeah, I think
Elevated on the other side
in
of that
fact,
wall.
let's tell them to turn it up.
Wouldn't that be funny? I go over there and say, "Come on,
Just turn it. No, tell them. Please turn it up. It sounds so nice.
We got 3 results here. 3 results.
It's Nev. It's Nev.
Nev Schulman.
Yeah, Nev. He's so nice and so smart, so cool, and sexy. We got a little intimate, but it was emotional. It was emotional intimacy.
Sure.
Yeah.
But he created this. He did a little snap or something. I don't remember what it was, but he said, finally, what you've all been waiting for, a dick pic. And he has the camera on his, it's a video, and he's saying this, and then he pans down, and then my head is sticking through his legs, and I spit water like a little fountain.
Wow.
Like a little dick.
Oh, that's a creative.
So he did the most creative one ever.
That is very creative, I must say.
That show's good. But he did tell me it's, not always 100%
accurate.
Real.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Andy, have you ever been catfished by somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah. When I first did Tinder years ago, before I met my girl, I met this really nice girl in rehab. Mm-hmm. We went out for 2 years, but then she moved away, moved to Alaska, ghosted me. I got officially ghosted by a girl. She recently has been back in touch with me because I do have a saying. I have two sayings. They always come back, and I always get my man. If somebody dissed me or stole something, I have gotten my computer back, my daughter's camera that was stolen. I know you guys are obsessing about the music. I know.
No.
I like it.
No,
I love
it's like it's
I like
going
it.
with
like
my
it.
story.
No.
We're already at the restaurant.
These revenge
We
stories.
are. It's like a salsa band.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The avocados.
So they have really good homemade salsa too.
I'm hungry.
What I do is I get my own bowl of guacamole,
Yeah.
but I'll probably share it with Lena. We're gonna take my baby mama.
Okay.
Oh.
Thanks, Keith. Can you afford this? Because we won't. We won't go nuts.
Yeah. How much is guacamole nowadays? $18?
It might be a
Chipotle.
Todo BN. You can look it up. Jacob, you're our go-to.
But no, $18 is worth it for you.
No, it's not $18. Also, that might be the only thing I get, and I'll split it with Lena. We're just gonna have some guacamole.
Yeah,
it's mostly for the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. But what was I? So yes, I got catfished. Because just the person was thicker than they portrayed on their picture on Tinder. They were just thicker.
Body or wiener?
Body.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even hook up with them.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and it was. You don't know if it was a guy or a girl.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
No,
but they were thicker.
Now, if they send a picture of them being thicker,
they don't send pictures on. You guys obviously
don't do
We're
Tinder.
not Tinder freaks.
Yeah,
No.
You have a profile like Facebook, so you already see them. So they pick their picture. There's probably 5 pictures of me on my profile. There's 5 pictures of everybody else, and you're like, oh, you scan them and go, oh, look at their pictures. Oh, nice. They look cute. They look good in a bikini. Oh, look, they look good shirtless. They look good. This person, I don't know, they either photoshopped it or it was pictures from years ago, but it was just like very disappointed. And I went on one date and didn't go back on Tinder for 7 years, I think.
Wow.
It was a little bit of a trauma.
It wasn't dramatic, but I felt obligated to hang out with this person all night.
Yeah.
And then I just said, please go away. And I never
Well,
called
that was
them.
sweet of you.
I never called them again.
Well, that was smart of you.
Yeah. 6 years later, Andy's sitting on the sofa. He's like, man, that fucking guy was fat as fuck.
It was a girl.
Oh, that girl was fat as fuck.
No,
Way
I'm
to
not
kill
going
the
to
story.
tell you whether it was a girl or a guy.
Thick.
I don't know.
Thick. I like that. Thick.
I would be disappointed if any one of you 3 showed up at my doorstep.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm your Tinder date. I would just slam the door in your
I know.
face.
Well,
If I did, I'd be like, how come you ain't returning my calls?
yeah. Well, he's being honest.
Honest, if I can really
That's
be
on your-
honest,
it's on your
I've seen
profile.
some pictures of me just from last night. I did somebody else's podcast. I did that No Jumper podcast.
Yes.
It's very popular underground podcast. I had not heard of it, but one of my millennial friends that used to be my assistant really wanted me to be on this podcast because it was going to help him out in some way. I don't even know. And his name is Adam, the host. And they were taking pictures, and then I saw some of the pictures today of me, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm a fucking ugly motherfucker.
No.
Because I always, when I take a picture, I am controlling the picture, and I look at it, and I just know how to just smile slightly, or not smile at all, and then my cheekbones kind of pop through a little, and my glasses, I think, cover up the crags on my face. I'm 51.
Wow.
I have a little roadmap of lines, like I'm turning into Abe Lincoln. I'm thin and I look gangly.
No, Andy looks good. Andy looks good.
Well, whatever. I saw pictures where I was like talking in the middle where because when I take a picture, I don't talk and I know how to pose. But somebody was taking pictures while I'm going, and I was so animated that I'm like, who is that fucking cartoonish faggot? I looked like a goofy motherfucking fag. I can say that because I've sucked dick.
Yeah.
Have any of you sucked a dick?
No, I haven't.
Really, with all your autism and OCD and all that
stuff
shit,
that's
nobody ever coerced you
No.
into like, hey, it's a lollipop. Nothing.
No.
Or you're just embarrassed to say.
No, we're
No,
not.
I've never.
We're
Why didn't
embarrassed,
you? Why didn't you? Are you sexual at all? Do
Oh,
you
no,
all have
no,
autism?
no,
What's
no,
wrong
no.
with you people?
No, we're sexual.
Just kidding. Are you in a club of autism?
no.
Like,
We could be.
how severe is your autism?
Some of us are in
Mine
the
is
closet.
pretty.
I would call
We're in the closet.
Keith. I think he just has
Yeah, all of it.
forgetfulness. Like he forgot that he called me
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's right.
And then the next day he forgot that he called me that morning.
Well, that's informative.
And he just
right?
calls me and calls me and calls me and calls.
That's
That's like fanaticism.
Yeah, that's
You
weird,
have a
yeah.
harsh case of fanatical
Yeah. Well, he-
callback.
Well, he's
Call him. Call him again. 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 Call him again.
No.
That has nothing to do with autism. I think you're fucking pretending to be autistic just to have a show, because you're perfectly normal.
fairly normal.
No,
fairly normal.
the reason why I kept calling was because I had a guest who overslept on the date, and I didn't want that to happen again. So it was just like, okay, set the alarm. So that's why.
No. You've been calling me for years.
Oh yeah. But I was
Like-
talking about like,
Yeah, in the last few days,
Yeah.
it's like
last couple
all
days.
day, every
All
day.
day long. Yeah.
Jacob, all day, every day.
Wow.
And then he sends his friend Jacob over 3 hours early. And
That-
by the
that
way,
was-
I get in the car and I'm like, can we go over to this health store? It's called. I will do a shout out to them because they gave me a nice 10% discount, which is nice. Everything helps.
Yeah.
It's called Mother Nature's Remedy, and it's really great. It's tiny. It's like a mini Erewhon.
Yeah.
And it's right at Fallbrook and Ventura. Mother Nature's Remedy. And I went in there to get some of the fresh tea they do. They have bulletproof coffee. They have a full juice bar and all that, and all the vitamins and supplements that
Nice.
I personally take.
Nice.
And John Sally was there today.
Oh, the basketball player.
Yeah, he was there just hanging out.
Yeah.
And I know him, and that was cool. And I said, I think I have your number, and I did because I want him on my podcast. You should come.
cool.
You
Why
three
can't we come?
amigos should
Oh,
come on my
so
podcast.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Maybe this week. I don't
Well,
have a guest.
Oh, what day?
We're on. Just
I was
ask us.
thinking about using one of my friends that
Yeah.
he's like you, calling me every fucking. But I don't. I mean, I need to be called every day. You were right. But the weird thing is, oh no, I remember this one, but I did forget the one from last night. Oh, did you guys see how I have autism? I'm like, there's a haunted house right at Hollywood and Vine. Did you see that?
No, what's going on?
It, the Stephen King movie.
Oh,
It.
yeah.
Oh.
It's being sponsored by that movie.
They're remaking.
They're remaking it.
Yeah, and they have a haunted house.
Oh, cool.
It's called It.
Yeah.
It's the movie. It's
Wow.
like a big commercial for the
I know
movie,
that.
but it's a haunted house. You get to go in, and I might go to it tonight after this. I might.
Nice.
Oh no, we're not. We're going to
going to
Totopia.
Toto.
We could. I have
what
no
do you-
curfew,
I don't
man.
know.
We
What
could
do
do whatever you want.
to do.
But the It thing closes at 11.
Oh.
So we have to go to Totopia.
All right. Andy, speaking of remakes, do you like it when they do remakes?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes,
Why
right?
not?
Don't you?
Yeah.
Like I really like the Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah,
They've
People
been
like
nailing
that.
that.
People
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah.
But I liked the original one. It's not like I like the remakes better. I still like the original.
Oh, the original was so great.
It was those were perfect movies for
Those were
me
so
because
fun.
my age.
Yeah.
Because I'm 51. So I was, that was in the 70s, I guess. And I saw them on TV, though. So I think I was around 10 when they came out on TV. They came out on TV fairly quickly, I think.
Yeah.
And they were just such a trip for a kid like me. What movies would be a big trip for you? Because you guys are younger, right?
Like
You're in your
Jurassic
30s.
Park. I remember when I was
Yeah,
really young.
Jurassic
That was
Park.
out of nowhere. So awesome. Dinosaurs.
That was still awesome
Yeah.
for me, even though I was an adult.
Yeah.
It just was
That was a great movie.
Blows you away.
Jurassic World was awesome too.
Yeah, all those
I was
movies.
like,
yeah.
whoa.
Oh, the newest one.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the ancillary characters, like those two that were in the booth or the control room where they were looking at
yeah.
them, and there was the guy that thought he was having a relationship with that girl who said, I have a boyfriend. He's like, oh, no, yeah, I know. Or whatever. Who's that actor? He's so good.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum was the
Chaos
agent of chaos in the original one.
Jeff Goldblum.
No, but
Who are we thinking about?
okay.
No,
he's like a young guy in the booth. And
in the original.
In the first
one?
Jurassic Park?
no,
In the new one.
New one.
Oh, the new one.
Chris
I'm sorry.
Pratt.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the first Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
Who?
Chris Pratt.
He's like a character,
Yeah. That's him, right?
but a character like he's
Oh,
a character. He's an ancillary, smaller
Yeah,
character part.
Vincent, what's his name?
Yeah.
Vaughn?
No, Jake.
Never mind.
He
You
had
guys,
glasses.
I guess you guys don't talk about movies on your podcast.
Not that
No,
often.
no.
Is that
Then-
strange?
what do you talk about? Let's
ta-
talk about. Let's. I want you guys to be comfortable.
We actually
No.
talk about comedy for the first half.
Yeah, we
and
talk
life.
a lot about yeah,
and,
isn't that tiresome for
and
some
then-
people?
That's for me.
But for you it is. But for us, I don't know what it is.
It is. I don't do comedy, and when
Yeah.
people call me a comedian, it's not. I would like to. I wish I was. I wish I was disciplined enough. I wish I could write jokes. I wish I could, get a laugh every 30 seconds, because that's what a comedian does. They get a laugh every 30 seconds. I don't. I go on stage. I tell stories. Right. It's hopefully thought-provoking, or at the very, very, very least, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, I like to sometimes shock people, or make them think, or even anger them, or make them cry, or make them feel something. I just like to make them feel something. I never have wanted the responsibility of having to make somebody laugh. It's way too fucking hard.
Yeah.
Good
But I mean-
luck. You ain't going to do it, Keith. Well, you ain't going to do it. There's only room for a few of the Chris Rocks or Jerry Seinfelds, or I'm naming
Very
the
tough.
ones from my era,
Yeah.
but like the Louis C.K. Like Louis C.K. and I are almost the same age. I'm a little older. I think he's 45, 46, and I'm 51. But like for me, he's the quintessential stand-up comic.
Yeah.
He's perfect for me. I love him. I went to
love
see
Louis,
him at
He's wonderful.
the Kodak Theater with my daughter, and I was laughing so fucking hard. I had to leave the theater. Thought I was going to have an aneurysm or cough up a lung.
Oh, my.
And I thought that people were looking at me because
Yeah.
I was screaming with laughter. It was so good, and he does what I wish I could do, and maybe I could if I put my nose to the grindstone, which I don't do. So I like to, build my shelves that I get from IKEA or Home Depot. And I have other interests.
Yeah.
When I started comedy, that time that I told you about earlier in this interview, when my friend and I went up on stage, when I did try it for a spell, I found that my OCD, my form of autism, or whatever I have, because I know I'm on the spectrum. I know I am.
Sure.
It took over. Comedy took over, and I could not think of anything else but jokes.
Yeah.
Everything was a fucking joke. Everything was a potential joke. And where is the joke? Where is the joke? Where's the joke in this situation right now that we're in right now? Where is it? And then I realized I wasn't living my life. I was trapped in this jail of, oh my God, I have to write a joke because I'm going on stage soon. And it was horrible. It was a nightmare for me. And I only did that for a few months, and I said, I can't do this. I'm going to guess that people like Louis C.K. and all the other very successful comedians go around in this state of where's the joke in this?
What's the
Where's
funny?
the joke in this?
Yeah.
And that's a fucking nightmare, dude. I want to just fucking have fun. I want to look at my daughter and see how pretty she is. And,
That's
let's just laugh. We do laugh a lot.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's better. We
Well,
want to be a real person.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Pet my dog.
Buddy.
Yeah, he
went for a little run.
He ran out the door.
for your dog.
Because Jacob and I spent some time together.
Yeah. 3 hours.
3 hours.
Fucking hours. Oh, and that's what I was telling you. On the way to Mother Nature's Remedy, we
There
got
you
some
go.
tea. I went
There
back
you go.
home,
There you
put
go.
something in the fridge. Buddy ran out.
There
We
you
had to
go.
chase him down.
Jacob
all
is a
this
good
shit.
man.
Like
Good
we spent a good couple hours together, and we
Sure.
still got here 40 minutes. See if I ever do this show again.
Well, Andy, I want you to know that I also think I consider you a comedian because, like you said, you get people's attention.
Storyteller.
Storyteller.
I like saying storyteller.
Oh, yeah. But I actually like it.
Because I pale in comparison to all of the other true comedians.
I think you're a true comedian because you touch people.
I wish I had been doing specials. I was offered an HBO special and wrote it. Got paid $90,000 with Fax and Adam, the two guys that started Mad TV. He wrote the special. And then at the last second, I said, I don't want to shoot it. I don't want to do it, and I don't want to shoot it. Yeah. I mean, thanks for the money. That was nice. I was going to get more once we shot it and this. And I've done that, I think, 5 separate times where I've written things out, and then I'm like, it's not to my liking.
Yeah.
It's not... It could be the death of me.
Yeah.
It could be like the end of my career, so I wouldn't do it. Looking back, I'm regretful. I wish I would just have plowed forward and said, let's just fucking air this. Sure. Because now I see people do multiple specials.
Yeah.
See, I thought that was going to be the be-all, end-all. I'll do one HBO special, I'm done, and that's how people are going to remember me. Yeah. It's like the book they always want me to write. Yeah. I'm like, oh, you want me to write a book? They're begging me for years and years, and my thing is, once I write a book, doesn't that mean I'm kind of done? No, it doesn't anymore. You can write another book, and you can do another special, and another special. I think Louis C.K. has like 5-10 fucking specials.
Yeah.
God damn it. I've been like
it's a
stupid.
We actually had a question about your book from the Twitterverse, but you just said that they wanted it.
Everybody wants me to.
Yeah, you should write a book.
I am. I do this thing where I dictate into my notes, into my iPhone.
Sure.
And then my baby mama transcribes them.
Oh, that's nice.
But there's no jokes. No jokes. Did you ever read Howard Stern's Private Parts?
The movie.
I saw the movie.
I saw the movie.
We're all literate Californians here. You expect to pick up a fucking book?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, I didn't read it either, but that was my point. Is that if you do see it somewhere, crack it open, any page, and it just rambles on, and who gives a shit? That's kind of the thing. I think it's so. And I'm already so self-involved and like that, and a book is so masturbatory. Like, whoa, you want to know more about me? Let me tell you this and that. And when I was 7, I did this. And, guess what I ate this morning? Who gives a fucking shit? And I tried to read everyone's Amy Poehler. But now what I do, and this is how self-involved I am, everybody's book that I know, people I know, I just go, where's my part?
Oh.
I go right like Amy Poehler.
You were in Artie Lang's.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking question, though.
Yeah. Amy Poehler's, the Second City, history.
Yeah.
Who you name one of my friends, I'm in their book. Kathy Griffin, her book. Anthony Rapp. I mean, I like being in everyone's books. I just don't feel like fucking writing one, but I will.
Will you be in my book?
Well, you're the one writing it. It's up to you, dummy. So you're not autistic. You're just dumb. What's wrong with you? No, so you guys have been friends. You and Jacob have been friends since kids. He told me.
They grew up. Did you grow up together?
Together.
Jacob told me that he's a chauffeur.
Mostly
for Taco Bell executives.
Wow,
that's correct.
Really?
You don't even know that he's your friend.
No, we didn't know the Taco
Well, we had
Bell.
a lot of time together.
He told me he was a chauffeur for basketball players.
I know.
I drove Kevin Love the other day, and I drove. Can't blank on his name. He just got traded to Mavericks.
Sally. You should have come in. You waited in the car like a true chauffeur, but you could have come in.
If I knew they had bulletproof coffee, I would have gotten that heartbeat. So delicious. That's what the oil and the butter.
I asked you if you wanted anything.
Sounds good. Well, I want to be polite, but
no, you should have come in because it. Like I said, you know what Erewhon is.
Yeah.
And Whole Foods.
Yes.
Yeah. It is literally my own personal Erewhon. There's no one in there, and in this instance, it was me and John Sally. It's just us two in this our own, and we can talk. There were 3 or 4 employees.
Yeah.
It's like what I talked about, where there's more people on stage than in the audience.
Sure.
It was like that in this store. There's 4 employees and then me and John Sally.
Yeah,
I
work at a grocery store,
that.
So I know that feeling.
You do?
Yeah.
Which one?
Ralph's.
You do.
In what city?
Does your audience know this?
Irvine.
Yeah, I have a joke that I talk about working at it because it's really hard
I like that
seeing
joke.
social cues. So this guy came into my line once. He was like, "Hi, how are you?" And I was like, "Oh, do you have a Ralph's card?" You know what I mean? Because like I don't see how people are doing and stuff. Like when I talk to people, they're just blanks. So that's the joke I do.
I don't get the joke. Say it again.
Okay. So I was scanning this guy's groceries, and I was like, "Hi, how are you?" And this guy's like, "Oh, I'm terrible. I just saw my wife cheat on me with my brother, and I just felt like letting go." And I was like, "Oh, do you have a Ralph's card?"
That's not a joke, but it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Because you just it sounds like you're just not emotional, or you're not emotionally aware, or you're not you can't connect with people on an emotional level.
I can't connect to people
except through laughter. Because I've seen you laughing at stuff I'm saying.
I can connect to people through laughter, but not emotionally, and not. That's why I can't get a girlfriend. That's why I need your help at the Mexican place.
The Tinder?
Maybe
the Tinder.
They're very hot. I actually asked 2 of them out and got shut down. Well, one of them said, well, let's see. We'll see.
Jacob, didn't you want to ask Andy about the story in the game in that book?
Go ahead.
He just said he liked it.
Oh, the game.
A while back.
I'm in that book.
I'm not sure it's a good question or not, but Neil Strauss is the game you're mentioned in it.
Yeah.
Is that factually true? Like, I don't know if you want to comment on that or anything, or...
I actually don't know the story, and I didn't read that part. I didn't read the book or the story. But I know, supposedly Neil was at my house, and then people told me I'm in that book, and then called the game. And then I ran into him years later, and I said, am I in your book? And he has a new book coming out, or it came out. Tell me the story. I don't know it.
Just something about, it's been forever since I read it, but it was about you coming to one of Neil's parties.
No,
and
he came to my house.
Oh, okay, so he came to your house.
Supposedly.
Something, but like, he had the limelight for a while, and then you came in, and everyone was like, Andy fucking Dick. And he's like, oh my God, how am I going to impress this girl now? Andy Dick's here. And it kind of went from there or something like that. And I was wondering if you want
maybe
to
I did go to his house, but I don't think I did. I think he was at my house.
Okay.
Maybe. I wouldn't. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I've been to many. I went to a party 2 nights ago at the Peppermint Club for my friend Jane Owen. It was her birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jane.
Happy birthday.
But I partied way too much. I looked forward. I lived for going out.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
2 or 3 decades.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you still like going out.
No, not as much.
Really?
I honestly like to go out to IKEA.
Yeah.
I love IKEA.
Yeah.
I go at least once a week, 2 or 3 times a week sometimes. Mm-hmm. I hack it. I go in the exit. Do you know about this?
No.
I park in the exit area where you load up. I park in the loading zone. Because I know I'm going to be loading something up.
Sure.
Because I go and I get my free cup of coffee because I'm a family member and all. Anybody can be a family member. Just give them your email address.
Boom.
And then you can even say, don't send me emails. No. But I'll take that coffee because you get a card. And then you show them your card and they give you a free cup of coffee.
That's so nice.
I put cream in it and I walk right past the registers. And to right there is the as-is section. 50 to 80% off, already built for you.
Oh,
wow. Oh, yeah.
It's very nice products.
Yeah.
I have too much furniture now.
But now we have to go build stuff for you at your house.
No,
those are
we don't have to. We're volunteering to do it.
No. But
and you don't have... It'll make a great story. There's probably 3 shelves left. And I have resorted to... Because I've got one of those 20-foot storage containers that they just plop down in your driveway.
Right.
And so I have to fill it with shelves because... And so what I did is I went to Home Depot and bought these just cheap-ass fucking plastic shelves that just pop together.
Sure.
You just pop them together. I built 2 right before... I could have built the rest of them if you didn't drag my fucking sorry ass here to sit in that...
Sorry.
That was all Jacob and Alan Lee's fault.
Little lobby with a plastic plant.
That's supposed to be the green room.
Oh, really?
Sorry.
It was like a gynecologist's waiting room.
It's just
really just very sterile,
little drab,
cold,
little
stark. Drab and depressing. With butterscotch candies in a dish that Jacob swears by.
They're so good. They're so good. I eat like 8 of them every time.
He really loves them. He loves
it
them.
Looks like
well,
you guys, all 3 of you need. You just sucked in your stomach.
I know. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm sorry.
You're the thinnest of the three.
Thank you. I can't. I'm so self-conscious. When you said that,
it's not even about how you guys look, because although I'm fat for me, but I might have body dysmorphia, but for me, I'm fat. You might want to snap that one button over there. This one, yeah. I do the same thing.
It looks like a cowboy.
Unless you want to keep it open.
No, it looks like your pecs are like bigger.
There, I like it. But see how I am? I told you I'm on the spectrum. But it's how you feel.
Yes.
It's like when I get just a layer of, like I had this where I fell off the wagon for a few months and I was drinking a lot. I gained, I could see it in my face, and I was just, it doesn't just go boom and you turn fat. There's a layer of fat all over your body, and I just didn't feel good.
Yeah.
You guys must not feel the best you can be feeling.
I don't, but I mean, I gotta get to the gym.
I have 15 to come.
Well, Andy, we're out of time, but I just want you to know, thank you so much for doing it.
You're the best. But wait, don't end on that such a sad note, because
You're all
there are
fat
little tiny things you can do. Let me give you one or two things to do.
Okay, yeah.
Just stop drinking soda.
I got to stop.
Just do that,
yeah,
and you'll watch how things start shedding off quickly.
What do you suggest I drink?
Just fucking water.
Yeah,
and you can even have coffee. The bulletproof coffee's okay.
That's very
Coffee's good.
If you want to get extreme, you can get into ketosis, which is where you live on fat.
That's right. No carbs, right?
Yeah, no carbs, no sugar.
Carbs, no sugar.
No.
That's why I gave you my bison bar, because it had some carbs I didn't notice.
Is tea good?
Tea's great. Tea, but no, you can't put honey in it.
No, I don't
put
like
sweeteners.
No sweeteners.
You can do stevia.
Yeah.
You
or
like stevia?
monk fruit. There's or
I like monk fruit.
xylitol.
Yeah.
There's 3 different ones I know of. Yeah.
But aspartame is poison.
Yeah.
All right. So what's tip number 2?
Walk more.
Yeah.
Just walk. And you don't have to run, because it's not good.
Yeah.
Especially when you guys are, I started running and my ankles got fucked up. So just walk everywhere. If you take a nice long half hour to an hour walk, there's no stress on your knees and your ankles and all that. And it's like running for 20 minutes if you walk for an hour. It's the same thing.
Wow.
Without the stress on your joints.
Pounding away.
Yeah. But you guys got to do that. You got to get more active. Then, at our age, because you guys are getting into your 30s, you do, supposedly, from what I've heard, have to start working out the big muscles. And the best way to lose weight, I heard, like to eat away at the fat, is to wake up and work some big muscles.
Right away.
So right away, without any food in your stomach.
Okay.
So wake up and do some squats. I used to do 200. Now I'm back down to just 100.
That's good.
Squat. And I do 50.
Yeah.
And it's fucking hard. It's hard. Then I do another 50. And then I do push-ups, which I used to be able to do. I used to be able to do 3 sets of 20.
Nice.
Now I can do like 15, kind of granny style, where I'm pushing up from the floor. And then push-ups.
Yeah.
Push-ups, pull-ups, and squats. Working out some big muscles.
All right.
Okay, can you guys do that for me?
Yeah.
Then maybe I'll come back.
Next time.
If you each lose 10 to 20 pounds,
You'll come back?
I'll come back.
Beautiful.
All right, sweet.
And in fact, that's the only way I'm going to come back. Because I know you ain't going to do it. So. Hasta la vista!
That's the show. You guys can follow Andy on Twitter at Andy Dick.
Doing a health tip at the end.
Yeah.
How can you beat this?
All of my social media platforms are at Andy Dick, except Snapchat, which I had to get on because of my kids. All those goddamn millennials that live with me, they're all on Snapchat. That's the Andy Dick.
Okay.
On Snapchat.
Okay.
All right.
Snapchat.
Well,
Beautiful.
Andy, thank you so much.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you. That actually was fun.
I really do love you, and thank you for doing it.
I love you too, buddy. Sorry I'm such a pain in the ass.
You're awesome.
We're going to have avocados to add to our calorie.
If you want.
Well, Andy's going to get me a girlfriend, and we'll see you guys next year.
No.
All right. Peace.
Yay.
You're listening to Reza Riffs with Keith Reza and Alan Lee, right here on LA Talk Radio.